down Tampa as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Moving left. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 19.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Kaimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That one good for 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Taking off, carrying that nicely, and it is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's to midfield. He'll get this past the 20 before he is picked up and thrown backwards.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Tag. Rig alert. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hurt.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
7 Pirates. Here we go. 60. Mustang 9. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Here's Richardson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go
We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Hey, kill. Red on red. Son, it's a...
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
79, drop 60, drop, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19, Lions.
Now Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get it. 60, Bronco 80. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mustang 19.
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you gonna do on 4th down?
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This drive begins with a run by Tootin. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Right back to Tootin. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Christian Harris, he gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
24. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
11. Agate. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. 6.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 2nd and 5.
Hey, line.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Jaguars.
Another run here with Tootin. And this time they are ready for a thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Lawrence. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Set to kick off.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Come on, 18, come 19, 19, 18. Let go.
On first down, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Richardson.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Drop 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson. That one, take it in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. Uh-oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And that is incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs.
Panther 11. Buffalo 8.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Turn back, 18, 70 range, Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Out right, it's made. That's Ibuka. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the first down.
Hey, let's go now.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That is harsh. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashee Rice, touchdown Buccaneers. His fourth TD grab of the season.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Forced out left. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 35, here's second down and 2. Lawrence now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Jaguars.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Through across the field, on target to Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
26 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. That'll be complete to 2. And he's going to have the the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard rise.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit the racks on me, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. Twin, funny hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put hope over pleasure. I used to want to end, now I got sell. Hey, if it's about money, then you know it's good at.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now. 19 tight. Cougar, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Richardson. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. They'll throw up here. 1st and 10.
19. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
18, 19, target. Warriors,
Throwing, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Again, working deep downfield. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st down, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now here's Lawrence. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Lion. Think right. 11 Agate.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and second down.
Hey, go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2. Lawrence. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will pull up empty on this drive for 2, unable to tie this football game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Bucs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
26.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line. got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's caught. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Like, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cup 19, Cup 19 Tigers.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. This is 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 42 yards. They'll run here. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Hey, Lion!
He'll run. And he'll get about 5. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That was their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw, forced to his right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown, Jacksonville. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Trap 50.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Jaguars are right back in this one.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Hey, run! Turn! This one's hot!
A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.